And right now joining us is Bobby Munro, and he is Meritorious Award winner in the coaching department. Bobby, congratulations, well deserved. I'm sure you've got a number of stories to tell, but let's talk about when it all started coaching.
Yeah, Anthony, thanks so much for the interview. Well, I started coaching 35 years ago. I was playing in the National Soccer League, and like many people in Canada, I was drawn into it through my younger son. So I thought I would get involved in the coaching, and I thought at that time nothing would ever replace playing. But obviously coaching became a massive passion, and it ended up something that to this day that it's the best decision that I've ever made.
Bobby, coaching's changed today from it was way back 35 years ago. More technology, more things that coaches are trying to get better at. But one thing we know for sure is this, Bobby. There has to be a passion and a desire to develop that player like you did. Some of the guys you developed, they went on to success. Talk about them.
Yeah, I was very fortunate. You know, I had done the district program in Peel Halton and moved on to be head coach with Ontario for 7 years. And also very fortunate to coach guys like Paul Soltari, Dwayne Di Rosario, and a lot of other players who had reached that caliber playing in Europe, playing in the MLS. Look back at it, memories. Yeah, it makes me feel good to just be part of their success. Obviously, they were the successful ones, but to have 1 or 2 years just to say that guy coached me is still nice, still keep in touch with both, still friendly with both. And I think if you look at past memories, they mean so much to me.
I'm glad you said that, because it's not about the $2 trophy and $2 medal. It's about the memories, like you said, Bob.
Yeah, it's about the memories and the development of these young players. When I remember them at 13 and 14, one playing with Malton Soccer Club, one playing with Malvern, and you look back at it and you look at now what they've achieved. And honestly, over the last, I would say maybe 10 years out with Atiba Hutchison, they're probably still the two best products that we've given to Canadian soccer.
I couldn't agree more. Let's speed it ahead and talk about 2013 and the coaches today and what pressure they're under to win, because you and I both know, Bobby, they lose kids. They go to better clubs and they get poached. How do you handle that?
Yeah, I think being director or coaching of a club with more than 7,000, you have your up and downs. People, you know, I would probably say up to a few years ago, younger players, talent left to clubs. But I think now a lot of these clubs now are trying to hire quality coaches. And through now this new program with the OSA, their coaching development program, I think that'll end. Like everything else, it'll take time. But it's not all about player development, it's coaching development. And I think once we've hit that plateau in the next 4 or 5 years, you'll see a huge difference in development in Canada.
You've given so much to the game, but what have you gotten out of the game as well after so many years and winning this award? What have you gotten?
The award is, you know, I feel very humble about the award because I think there's thousands of people just like me out there. But I think the part that I got about it was fun. The maybe meeting some young player in a mall or whatever and just say, hi, how you doing, coach? They're the important things to me. Obviously, we've won a lot of trophies and stuff like that in the past, but which I think is too easy to win medals and trophies here as well. It's just the excitement of being part of that youth development, and especially now with the LTPD. Unfortunately, I'm going to catch the tail end of it, but for the next 3 years, I'm certainly going to enjoy it because I think it's certainly the right direction we're taking.
Guy who's developed world-class players, a guy that's given so much to the community, Bobby Munro. Congratulations, Meritorious Award winner. Keep up the good work, and we thank you for all the time you've given to soccer in this province.
Thanks so much, and I'd also like to thank yourself for all the work and dedication you've done in the last 4 or 5 years in trying to promote soccer in Canada. It's been a privilege. Thank you.
Class act, Bobby Munro. And joining us right now is Rick Singh, Meritorious Award winner. Sir, congratulations and well-deserved. Let's talk about that award that you received. You're telling me that you started out coaching, you did a little bit of administration, everything almost involving in the game. How does it feel to win this award, and where did it all start?
You know what? I was on cloud 9 when I received this letter from the OSA. I never in one moment anticipated in all the years that I've been coaching, refereeing, playing, that I'll ever receive an award from the OSA for what I did. I enjoyed what I'm doing. I was always felt that it's time for me to pay back, and pay back into which I can help the younger kids, my son, my grandkids, and other kids that involved in this beautiful game of soccer. I love it. I was always a cricketer, but when I came to North America, because I got involved in soccer, and I I've been loving it ever since, and I enjoy doing what I'm doing.
Now, a lot of time in Richmond Hill you have spent, you've given back. What are some of the memories you want to take away from Richmond Hill?
You know what? I've enjoyed it. The people in Richmond Hill have been very, very kind to me. I've never had a dull moment. The club has been very supportive of anything I do. I can go to them and say, well, I'm increasing the fees or whatever for the referees. And they never one day said no. I've always, they always give me a sort of a carte blanche scenario to go ahead. They never doubted my judgment. And I have done, everything. And I've got couple of kids in Richmond Hill, Johnny Fikini, who's a national referee, Peter Pendley, who's going to be a nominated national referee, Sonia Bukacek, who did the senior women's game in Edmonton a couple of years ago. And I've got some good young referees who are coming up in the system that are eventually is going to get there. And I feel very proud of that.
Rick, that's great to hear that you got more young referees coming up in the system, because a lot of young people don't want to get involved in refereeing today because of the abuse, because of the attacks they're getting from parents, coaches, you name it.
Mm-hmm. Which is true. I mean, even both of my two sons were referees, and they both quit because of the abuse they get from the players and from coaches, mainly the parents, because they do not understand the fundamentals of soccer. And in Richmond Hill, we are now going to start a policy whereby we will be having courses or sessions for parents to come in and speak, and we'll speak to them about the laws of the game, changes, and what's going to be coming up, so they will at least understand a little bit of the process. And when a referee makes a call, plays an advantage, they will understand what he's doing.
That's great to hear that, Rick. We'll close it out with this. What memory do you have and all the time you've spent in the game and you're still spending today that really stays in your mind and will stay forever?
When I refereed, I refereed Robbie semi-final game at Birchmount Stadium 25 years ago. It was wonderful. We had a wonderful time. I really enjoyed that. And I wish I was still young enough to maybe one day do that again, but I can't.
You still look young, and you know what? Keep it going. Thank you for all the time you've given to the community and to the game you love and so much of us love. And again, congratulations, Meritorious Award winner, Rick Singh.
Thank you very much.
And now joining us is another Meritorious Award winner, Gus Katsiroumbas. Gus, congratulations. How does it feel to get this award after so many years that you've given back so much?
I'm thankful for the people who nominate me, and it's something I always want to give to the soccer, and somebody see that, and that's why I got my Merit Award.
Gus, you and I were talking before we started taping, and the key word that came out of your mouth was family. It's a family atmosphere. It's a family feeling, and this is why you've done it for so many years.
I love soccer like my family. My family is number one. Number two is my soccer. My third is my religion. And that's where I spend most of my time. And soccer is one of my, how you put it, left or right heart,
Gus?
It's something that I like the soccer to be always need to help to promote soccer. That's my promotion to the soccer.
Gus, you told me a great story about kids coming to register in your house. Today, kids go to big clubhouses with their parents to register. They'll go to an office building, you name it. But kids used to come to your house to register, and you did all the filing and the stamping of the books, you name it.
That's the fun part. The fun part was everyone know me, everybody come to the house, say, well, I'm going to come such a time. The dinner time or midnight sometimes they come because they want to play the next day. They're going to register them. Now we don't have that. You got to go to the office. You have time and all that stuff. That was the best fun in my life because you see the people and you see how they would like to play soccer. It's something that you don't see it anymore. You don't have connections because of the computer and all that information. Now we don't have contact with each other.
Well said. You talked very passionately about your district. You want the best for your district. You want the best for the clubs. You want the best for that area. That is so important to you.
Yes, I do, because if we as a volunteers, we cannot do that and have other people to see us and try to help out to make sure soccer continue on, because if we not do that, soccer is not going to be, you got to love something to do, not because of the money. And that's where I am, because I love soccer, and people who think you're going to make money, it's not going to work in soccer world. It's not going to work in their hearts, because they don't believe in money, they don't believe in soccer.
Beautifully said. We'll close it out with this. I'm sure there's hundreds of people that want to thank you for what you've done, and I'm sure they've thanked you in the past. But who do you, Gus, want to thank as well today that you're standing here to get this award? Who has been so supportive and behind you and so great in your journey in this soccer life?
The best one to help me out, to inspire me, was Joe Agnew. He passed away a year and a half ago. He was the inspirator for me and helped me a lot of ways to see how to do registration, how to do promotion in soccer, and all this stuff. Takes me anywhere. He was a great guy. And also he was great for Ontario Soccer Association, and also he was for the CSA too.
Well, you were great, and congratulations for you winning the Meritorious Award. Love having people on like you, because you talk from the heart and you've given back so much. Thank you, Gus, for giving back so much, and congratulations again.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gus.